And that's where that video came from that you saw, which is, you know, for most of my own life sexually, I thought that I, as a woman, had to show up the way women did in porn, that my body needed to look that way, that I needed to make the same sounds, that I needed to always be desirable, always be fit, clean, manicured, made up, with cute outfits. And it seems trivial and ridiculous, but there are these narratives that we as well carry as women in thinking that we always have to be desirable to the male gaze and that there's no other way for us to be and still be worthy or worth something. And so carrying a narrative like that causes us to show up in a very constricted way during sex. Because if I think I am out of line with the narrative or the idea that I have around how I think I should be or need to be desired by my male partners, and if I'm not showing up in alignment with that, then I lose presence. I'm in my head. I'm engaged in performance anxiety, just as men are. And it completely takes the presence out of sex. And in many ways, there's this limited range that we can be in during those kinds of sexual experiences. And it does not at all allow for the vast range of emotions that we have, for sex to be tender, for sex to be sweet, for sex to be emotional, for sex to be awkward, for sex to be something about self-discovery. It is not always the way it looks in porn. And in fact, more times than not, it is not that way. When it is, great, awesome. That can be a fun time too. And I think people are really under the impression that there isn't much outside of that or the sort of vanilla routine that they have found themselves in. And there's so much more beyond that sex can bring us to.
Yeah, I mean, porn can be very misguided. I mean, some of that stuff that they be doing, I'm like, this is just this is ridiculous. I mean, even if you're a guy and you try to be like a jackhammer, like you're gonna burn out, bro. You can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the environment that we live, it doesn't support what you teach and what you talk about on your podcast. I think in this society that we live in order to, I guess, have like peace of mind or have a sense of self, you have to kind of detach and you have to really go in the opposite direction of how everyone else is thinking and what everyone else is doing. And even that within itself can be a struggle because you get ridiculed, you get shamed, you get your name called. So it's very difficult to be doing just simple things outside of the norm in this society. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think we're at a very unique time in history right now, arguably one of the most interesting times to be alive, where more than ever before, there is a space and many platforms for us to do things differently. And I think it's conversations like this and the work that people like us are doing in the world that are really starting to open people's eyes to the fact that there are other ways outside of the conventional paradigm to operate.
Yeah. So how did you get started? How did you get started? What inspired you to do the podcast?
I've always enjoyed speaking.
Okay.
I love having conversations with people. I love asking meaningful questions. And I love being in conversations where everyone leaves feeling better than they did when they started. And if there were any intention for my podcast, it's to leave my guests feeling seen, heard, acknowledged, expressed, which is one of the cornerstones of my work, is self-expression, and to have conversations that leave a mark on the world, that leave a positive impact on the world, and that can help to normalize some of these topics that have otherwise been considered taboo. Sex, sexuality, relationships, communication. I really aim with the podcast to have conversations that people either aren't having or people aren't having enough of, and doing so in a way that feels casual and laid back, but that still informs and leaves people with new information.
So what type of responses have you gotten?
Well, actually, I'm about to kick off a new season of the podcast, which I'm really excited for. I don't know if you've ever seen Red Table Talks. Jada Pinkett Smith hosts them. Okay, so she basically just gathers women around a red table and they have real conversations. And so this next season on the podcast, I'm going to be gathering women for the show, both in person and virtually, and just, acting like we're best girlfriends kicking it around a table or on a couch in someone's living room and having deeply meaningful conversations, but in a way that takes down the barrier of it needing to be so academic and teachy, right?
Yeah.
I am having experts on the podcast who are experts in their field of love, sex, and relationships. But what I'm also doing on the podcast this season is asking them about their personal lives. So if you're a woman that's coming on the podcast and we're talking about love, sex, and relationships because she's a coach in that area, great. Well, what is your love and sex life like? Where have you struggled? Where have you had your biggest breakthroughs? Tell us about the person behind the success, behind the business. And I want to be having real conversations with powerful women like that because, I think we're at a pivotal time in history where we are hearing women's voices in a different way. And I want to be a platform that provides a space for women to have those conversations in a way that's not taboo, but that's rather normal.
Yeah. So correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I've been following you for about probably like 2 months, 2 or 3 months, right? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. At one point, before the pandemic, you're kind of like a nomad, right? At one point.
Yeah.
How did how has the pandemic affected you as far as just doing your everyday routine thing?
I would say the pandemic really shook shit up for me. So before COVID popped off, I was a New Yorker and my partner and I lived there. And when we decided to leave New York we thought we were going to travel, but obviously COVID had other plans for us. We left everything behind. I left an entire world I knew, a line of work that I knew, clients that I knew, a place that I knew, an apartment that I knew. And the idea for me at the time was very exciting. Like, who doesn't get excited by the fact that they're going to leave their life behind, toss all their stuff, and like go travel the world with their new partner? Yeah, it was very, very exciting in theory.
Yeah.
And what I found is that it kicked everything up for me. Like all of my deepest insecurities, all of my fears, all of the things that were hidden underneath the nicely organized lid that I had emotionally and psychologically, all of that just got completely torn up. And I'll say that, it wasn't the pandemic itself that was particularly challenging, but it was the fact that I had left this very familiar, very comfortable life to go do something radically different in a new relationship. And so it was kind of like, when it rains, it pours. Everything changed at once. And it was by design, but I didn't realize how fundamentally destabilizing that would be for me. And so when I say that,
Yo! Yes, sir. It's official. Like a referee with a whistle, man. Just listen to you're listening to Lee Noto interview I did with her like earlier this year, I want to say. It was a pretty cool interview I did with her. We were flowing, and I think that interview was about almost an hour. She's Japanese. From New York City. So yeah, I'm gonna try to have her back on sometime this year. You know, hopefully we'll be able to do a part 2 with her and everything or whatever. You know, so I enjoyed that interview, as you can tell. You know, but hey, smash, like, share the video and all that good stuff, man. And we're gonna talk that talk like we always do, cause you know. But yeah, man, you know, we live in a crazy world today in this day and time, and things can be unpredictable. Your life, my life, can be unpredictable sometimes. You can't plan everything in advance. There's some things you just out of your control. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you can control is how you respond to whatever is happening in your life. You know, you don't have a crystal ball. At least I don't. Maybe you do, you know. So all that's best we can do, man, is control how we respond. You know. And a lot of us have been dealt a bad hand in life. You know, I understand that. This is why we find ourselves in certain situations where maybe you're not prepared, or maybe you're not built for certain situations. That happens too. Some people are not built for certain situations. They can't take it. You know what I'm saying? They can't shake it off and rebound and re-energize and move forward. Some people have a hard time doing that because they're not, you know, they're just not built for certain situations. You know what I'm saying? And it has a lot to do with how you were raised, you know, and that's just how it is, man. You know, I mean, my parents taught me always be fighting, never give up, keep fighting, keep pushing forward. Doesn't matter what happened. It can be a fucking tornado outside, hurricane outside. Keep fighting, keep getting up. If you get knocked down, keep getting up, keep fighting, never give up. That's how I was taught. Some people, I'm gonna say the majority of people, weren't raised that way. As soon as some people, man, they don't even want to fight. Damn. Some people don't even want to get in the game at all. It's like, God damn, you're not gonna even try. Sometimes just try. Sometimes just showing up is half the game. You got some people, man, they won't even try. It's like, damn. The first bump in the road, the first person that tells them no, peace. They throwing the white towel. I'm out. Damn, bro. Who raised you? No. Who raised you? Who raised you with that way of thinking? You know? Damn. But hey, you know, that's just how it is, man. Everybody's different. Everybody's not in the same position And everybody's not in the same place, physically and mentally. Sometimes you have to talk to people where they're at, not where you want them to be. Sometimes. And I keep reminding myself that all the time. Which brings me to my topic of my conversation. Are OnlyFans women wifey material today? Are professional thoughts wifey material? Yes and no. Is it okay for your wife to start an OnlyFans page? Is it okay for your wife to be a politician and do a video like that politician, what's the lady? Tyra, man, what's her name? God. The senator from Rhode Island. She did a handstand on the beach. Is it okay for your wife to do that? Especially if she's a politician and your wife. Is that okay to you? Yes or no? Because the morals standards have changed in today's time. What women are doing today, my mom and my grandmother and even my aunts in this day and time, they don't do none of that shit. They wouldn't dare do none of that shit. They don't even think about, like my aunts, they would never think about doing no handstand on a beach in a bikini, upside down, taking a picture and uploading it to YouTube or whatever channel, TikTok or Facebook. My aunt, they would never think about doing no shit like that. That's unacceptable in their eyes. And my aunts, they're what? 70, and one of them 70 and the other one is like 68. Yeah, 68. That's unacceptable for them. But is that unacceptable for you as a man, your wife? Or check this out. What if you meet a woman today, well, tonight, I should say, and she tells you she got an OnlyFans page. She's had it for, I don't know, 18 months, and she's making $1,000 a month, $500 a month, and she's naked on there and doing whatever with women on there, or maybe she got some videos with men on there that she hook up with, or maybe she used to hook up with. How would you feel about that? Would that turn you off? Or maybe you would be turned on if it's some women on there with her. I mean, how would you feel if you met a woman and she said, hey, I got an OnlyFans page and I'm like an adult entertainer? I just met somebody. I was chatting with somebody like that 2 days ago. I was chatting with somebody like that. She said she's an adult entertainer and she filmed. She got an OnlyFans page. Her and I guess it's her boyfriend, I guess, whatever. I don't know. I don't think they're married. I guess I can assume he's cool with it. He's filming with her. Oh, check this out. Would you film? Would you do videos with her? Would y'all do videos together on OnlyFans? Would you do it with her? Or would you fall back and let her do her own thing? There's a lot of different scenarios that could play out. You know, some guys probably wouldn't have a problem if his wife or live-in girlfriend had an OnlyFans page. As long as that money come in, he's like, hey, player. You know? So I guess it depends on the guy on how he sees her. Is she wifey material, or she's just something to do until you find the next girl? Like, and check this out. A lot of guys will say, hey, I'll do a threesome with anybody else, but I wouldn't do it with my wife. Some guys, I've heard guys say that. You know, I've heard guys say stuff like, well, I don't want to do all them young boys be saying this bullshit. Well, I don't want to do all the dirty shit with wifey. I'll do that with the side girl. I'm like, what? That's some weird shit, bro. Like, why not do it with both of them? Damn. Excuse me. Yeah, I've heard guys say this silly shit, really. You know, you can really think about it. But, you know, there's a lot of struggling OnlyFans women with pages, man, online. A lot of these women are not making as much money as you think. You know, I talked to a lot of these women with OnlyFans pages. It ain't what you think it is. They ain't rolling like that. Because you had now the ones that are dedicated to that shit, that's all they got. Most of them are doing well. They're doing okay. Right? But the ones that got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, they got a day job and they got the OnlyFans and they put up a video but so often. Dumb women, for the most part, they're not making no money. They might be able to pay a phone bill or something like that, but not major. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I might make more YouTube money than them when it comes to OnlyFans. I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I make more YouTube money than them, and I do less work than them. Because you know that I was telling you know, one woman that shit is high maintenance, man. Yeah, adult entertainment, that shit's high maintenance, man. You gotta show up at a set, or show up at a hotel, wherever, however you're gonna do it. You got cameras, 1, 2, maybe 3 cameras. You got somebody have to hold the camera. Somebody got to do it, you know. And then, you know, are you going to pay that person the film? Or are you going to be your husband or what? Or your girlfriend or what? Or, and the other person, are they going to get paid? Or what? How y'all going to work that out? So there's so many That shit's just too complicated, man. That's why I say it's high maintenance, man. You know? And then you got to edit this damn video from all the scenes y'all took, which I wouldn't want to be a part of that shit. You know, man. Yeah, nah. That shit's way too complicated. Yeah, I don't know, man. And then they selling videos $4 a pop, $10 a pop, $20 a pop. I mean, most of it is $3.99 or $9.99. Most of it that I've seen. So that means if you want to build some real momentum and make profit, you got to have thousands of people subscribe every month to your OnlyFans page. And how are you going to do that? How are you going to make that happen? A lot of women say, oh, I'll just collaborate with other people. Well, how about if they don't want to collaborate with you? Then what do you do? See? What are you going to do? You know? And but so much strategy you can have. Your strategy is really kind of limited when it comes to adult entertainment, because that shit it's kind of banned in most places. People don't want to be attached to that shit. Most websites don't want to be attached to that. You can't put nothing on Facebook. You can't put nothing on YouTube. How you gonna promote that shit? All you got is Twitter. You limited. You can't run. Maybe there's some porn sites out here you can run some ads or whatever, but that shit is too much struggle. Heck with that, you know. And then some people will say, "Well, let's collaborate with other people." Well, the other people they got less followers than you. How's that a win-win? I mean, look. I mean, if you want to sleep with the person for fun, okay, but that ain't no win-win. Your numbers ain't gonna go up. You know, now if you want just another body, just another person to join you on your video, so you can, I don't know, keep the followers you got, okay, but that ain't gonna help you get more subscribers. So the whole thing is just, it's too difficult, you know. Like I said, the only women I know that do well, they're dedicated to that shit. They all in. They don't have no other job. Either they have OnlyFans, they go to trade shows. Well, they don't call them trade shows. I forgot what they call them, you know. But you know what I'm talking about. They go to them shows. They have like quote meetups, you know, from time to time. They have parties, you know. A lot of these people, they don't work no job doing all this shit. Then some of them are escorts. You know? So they're dedicated, they all in. They do well. And see, then they do collaborations with people. Now, when these women collaborate with people, it makes sense because they have a huge following and the other person have a huge following. See, that makes sense. But if if you don't got but if you got a little bit of followers and the other person got a little bit of followers, that don't make no goddamn sense. That don't pay. All you doing is getting ramshacked and getting wore out. That's all you doing, really. You know, it don't pay. That's you know, a lot of these. I had a woman tell me that the adult entertainment is going to be her plan B when she retires. I said, what? And she's an older woman too. So, and the more I talked to her, I said, yeah, the more I talked to her, I realized that she's not that smart. She's not that bright at all, you know. And I was really, the more I talked to her, the more I got turned off. You know, that's not good. It's not good for her. So, you know, so it's just, you know, some things just don't pay, you know, and that's just, that line of work is just too much for me, man. I would never be able to do no shit like that, personally. I'd be tired of even doing that shit. I'm like, damn. You know, don't get me wrong. I like getting down and dirty, but not like that. I'd be tired as hell. You know, every every time. I don't know how often they shoot, but they go through a lot of women, man. Them dudes, man. And the women go through a lot of women. They go through a lot of men and women. You know, get train ran on them and all kind of stuff. And a lot of these women are married. You know, so I wonder how the husbands feel about these women. They get train ran on them, all kind of stuff going. But I guess if the money keep coming in, they don't have a problem. You know, it's weird, man. It's weird, man. How the different dynamics of relationships couples have in this day and time. You know, that's why I was asking. Is your wife having a OnlyFans page is okay, you know? But apparently, for some guys, they don't have a problem with it. You know, it's like today, man, it's weird, bro. Real. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm gonna say shit, bro. I tell you. I'm gonna put the link in here, man. I want to hear. I want to hear what you have to say about it, because you know, today, man, I don't really think it's whatever. People just doing whatever today, man. You know. But I want to hear what you have to say, man. You know, because there's, you know, you have the and the thing that today, man, you have a lot of professional people, educated people, women mainly. They don't separate themselves from the riffraff, you know. And that's another thing that's different from today's woman versus the women like my aunts, like 60s and 70s. They separate themselves from the riffraff, you know. But at the same time, a lot of women that's in late 60s and 70s, I think they get caught off guard sometimes, and they don't really know what to say when they see some of the shit a lot of women be doing today, you know, because they won't call a lot of them women. They won't call them out. They won't tell these women to sit their ass down with all that raggedy behavior. That's the thing. and they won't check these women. A lot of women won't, you know, and a lot of times it's because if you say something to the wrong woman, you might get jumped on. So, that's why, that's one reason why a lot of women won't check other women. Now they might check a woman in their circle, her friend or something like that. But if I would say if they don't know the woman that well, they probably won't say too much, you know, because especially these young girls today. Shit, young girls will jump on you, bro. Shit, I'm ratcheting this out here. I'm telling you, these women today are masculine as hell. I'm telling you, man. So that's where a lot of that comes from, man. A lot of women be like, man, I wanted to say something, but I don't know, man. She might go off on me. But somebody has to look. Somebody got to tell them sit their ass down sometime, man. There's some of these women have gone too far, man. God damn. I mean, some of the stuff I be hearing, a lot of women be saying sometimes, I'll be like, what? No, man, you talking crazy, And a lot of that comes from the guys, because the guys are weak today, weaklings, butt kissing. A lot of guys are walking around on eggshells today. Women are calling all the shots in the relationship with them. He doesn't challenge his woman to do almost anything today. So a lot of that has to do with it, and a woman can, can do whatever. She can do no wrong today. And the guy she's with, he ain't gonna say nothing. She can be overweight, he ain't gonna say nothing. Big belly and everything. He still ain't gonna say nothing. He'll just take it. So it's like no standards. Standards is out the window. Values is damn near out the window today. This is just across the board too. This is not a black thing. No, this is across the board now. But I'm out and about all the time. I see it. I see it where I'm at. I see it when I go to Atlanta. When I see it in South Carolina. And some places are worse than others, of course, but I see it across the board, man. Guys are just, they just accept whatever. There's no standards no more, man. I mean, it is, but the pickings are slim. Just like there's still some good women out here, but the pickings is slim today. It really is. Most women I meet are unfit for long-term marriage relationships today. Most of them, and I'm talking like in the 20s. That I'm 20s and early 30s, they're unfit. They're not. Even if they try it, they're not gonna last long. It's not built for that. Just like some guys. Some guys are not built for it either. Because they're too weak. They have bad leadership skills. And it starts at the top. You have bad leadership on all levels of government. Local, state, and federal. It's bad leadership everywhere. Everywhere, man. You can't You know, some of this this shit is pathetic. I mean, this shit is laughable. I mean, we have to be. I haven't been overseas in about what 5 years. Yeah, I haven't been overseas in like 5 years. But I know we have to be the laughing stock around the world right about now. We had to be the laughing stock around the world. With this president, we got for real, for real. It starts at the top, man, and it and it goes downhill. You know, sad but true. And I don't. And nothing is going to change. Women are not going to change until the guys change in this country. Women have no incentive to change. You know why? Because there's always some simp butt kissing fool that's willing to wife her up and sleep with her. It doesn't matter how she look no more. She might have 2, 3 kids. It don't even matter. There's some butt kissing fool that's willing to wife her up, take her home. No, he don't even take her home. He go to her house. And it don't matter where she stay at. It don't matter where she might stay in the heart of the ghetto. In your city. That fool is going to be over there between her legs. That's the problem. Guys have no standards today, bro. Like I said, the pickings are slim. You know, when it comes to good morals and values, the pickings are slim on that. That shit is damn near don't exist no more. The way a lot of these guys be moving and the way a lot of these women be moving. I don't even call women. I call them females. For the most part, I call them females. I don't even be saying women when I'm out and about. Females. Yeah, these are not women today. The majority of these females are not women today. No. It's not. This is not what I grew up looking at. This is some other shit. This is a North American creation that you're witnessing today in this day and time. This is not what I saw when I was growing up. Not even close. Damn. This is sad, man. And the guys aren't no better than the women. The guys, we supposed to be the leaders. But we're not doing much of leading of anything in this day and time. All I see is a bunch of butt kissing, cuckolding. You know, that's all I see from a lot of these guys. You know, and when a guy like me tells a woman how it is, I'm toxic. See, that's what it is today. You're toxic, you're a hater, you just don't like women, and on and on and on. They start the shaming. They get the shaming when you start telling the truth. You know, you're supposed to accept whatever. But when it's her turn to accept whatever, no, can't do it. No, ain't the same thing. Can't do it, won't do it. You know, so that's the game that's being played today. You know, you as the man supposed to take whatever from a woman. But a woman, she can have standards. You know, she got options. You know, she, you know, you got to play by her rules. Yo.
Hey man, what's going on?
What it is, man? What's on your mind?
Just want to weigh in on a little topic. Yeah, what you were saying is true though. Like a lot of these women, man, they're hypocritical. Like they'll do one, they'll say one thing and do another. Like you said, like the moment you start to, you know, what I'm saying, put their feet to the fire, it's like they don't want to be held accountable. It's like it's the craziest thing.
No, man, it's like today, if you're a guy that feels good about yourself, confident, and have standards and good morals, values, and you tell a woman how it is, maybe she's acting a fool, or you checked her or whatever, she'll say you're toxic.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, I'm convinced. Like, I think it's more of a it's a culture thing. I think they're trying to turn. They want every guy to be a degenerate. This is just my
Oh
observation.
yeah.
Like, if you are a wholesome, like if you're a grown man with, you know, what I'm saying, with that, you know, that put God first, that you was a God-fearing man, that, you know, what I'm saying, you believe in certain things, or you believe a woman should be a woman, a man should be a man, and you just a guy that just, you know what I'm saying, when you see bullshit, you're gonna call it out. Yeah, you're toxic. They're gonna say they're gonna, because they're trying to, I'm telling you, that's just another way for them, for especially here, because you know the women are kind of like they're like the hall monitors of society. Like they're like the culture. How you say it? They're like the culture security guards. That's what they
Yeah.
are. Because the moment you go against what they've been programmed to believe, they're gonna be right there to call you. They're gonna be like, nope, toxic. Like, what the hell? There ain't nothing more toxic on planet Earth than women. They love toxic bullshit.
Yeah, and then they hit you with who hurt you?
Yeah, they say that shit to kind of like, you know what I'm saying, to shut you up, because, you know, that it's like, if you know how when you watch, I don't know if you watch boxing, but when you watch, if you boxing, like when you see one of the fighters not like really going after, like when one of the boxers fighting and then he getting his ass beat, he'll hug the boxer, he'll hug the other boxer. That's pretty much what that is. When you come at him on some real shit, they'll call you, they'll say, "Oh, who hurt you?" That's her way of hugging you to shut you up. You know what I mean? Like, because she knows she can't stop what you're saying, but she can kind of contain it in a sense, you know?
Yeah. So so in your opinion, is it okay for your, that's hypothetically speaking, is it okay for your wife to have only fans page?
Hell no. Are you crazy? Hell no. Nope. Hell no. That's a definite. I mean, the fact that you asking that question, you already know the answer to that shit. No. Fuck you mean?
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
man,
I mean,
good, man.
I know some guys. Well, I don't know them. I met some guys. They don't got a problem with it.
That's because there's some simps. I mean, let's be real here. I mean, nah, man. I look, nah. Because I promise you, if you accept that shit, then what else don't you do? What else are you gonna accept?
Yeah, if you give them an inch, you take them out.
Nah, man, I'm good, man. Like, look, I believe I ain't got no problem with hoes. I love hoes. You know what I'm saying? I even pay for some hoes. I ain't got no problem with hoes at all. I like thoughts. That's fine. But thoughts should be in a place, and godly, fearing women that want a man to be a man and a woman to be a woman, and, you know what I'm saying, that want to see families and shit grow. We grow old. We have grandkids. Those women have their place. You feel me? But see, we live in this world today where the thoughts are the women that they are trying to. Actually, I can't say they are. They're the women now that are becoming the grandmothers. Bro, I kid you not. I met a 32-year-old great grandmother. I was like, what?
God damn.
I'm like, hold up. Say that one more time. 32? Nigga, what?
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The math don't even add up. I'm like, how that work?
I know, right? I'm like, you ain't even try to figure that one out.
32 years old. I'm like, how the fuck? You been fucking since you was what? You was having baby. So by the time you damn near was open to have kids, you just
yeah, when she was 15, probably.
Not even. She told me she had a child at 14. She was 14 years old.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is crazy, you know. Yeah, so like hey, did you see that video with that senator from Rhode Island?
Yeah, she was shaking her ass. Yep.
Yeah, he's
but I'm happy you brought that up. But with her, you know, she okay. With her, she gonna get the Will Smith treatment. She fucked up.
I I don't know what's gonna happen with that shit.
Okay, you know Will Smith, for example, right? We all know Will Smith is a very talented actor, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you can't take that away from him. He's a very incredibly
yeah,
talented. He has a lot of good hits. He's up there. He's like in the Mount Rushmore of black actors. I mean, you can't take nothing away from him. So
yeah,
you feel me? Like, so Will Smith, we all know, but okay, like I don't know about you, but for me and people I know and people that you know, so that understand that black actors, like Will Smith is like he can do no wrong. Like he would be the type of nigga like him, Russell Wilson. Those are the dudes you would want to put as, you know what I'm saying, as a role model. Like that's what I want to be. You feel me? But
yeah.
like in terms of like when he's around like his peers, he won't get the same ire, like he won't get that glow anymore because of what he did. Well, it's the same thing for that dumb senator. Like senator, she miscalculated. Like she really thought I'm gonna shake my ass because she sees. I guess she thought because she see Lizzo and Cardi B and Nicki Minaj doing it. She miscalculated. She didn't realize when you're around your peers, you're still around these people, these conservative white people. They ain't with that shit. I mean, you
Mm-mm.
ain't. We ain't. We ain't there yet. I know in the future you're gonna be around senators that want to shake their ass and do what, but you still got them rich, you know, generational wealth ass white people that them motherfuckers do not oppose. So don't get me wrong, she gonna still get she gonna get the nod and people gonna still fraternize with her, but she won't get the respect. Like, you feel me? So like I think I think she miscalculated. She wasn't she okay, right now it's 2022. If she would have done that shit probably 2030, probably should have got away with it. Cause I think by then everything's gonna be like just whatever, nigga. They're gonna be having sex with kids by then. So but right now, they still got the conservative white people, so you still got to talk to them. So no, bitch, you fucked up.
Yeah,
You you're 8 years too early. You gotta wait.
yeah. I agree. She's ahead of her time.
Yeah, she tripping. Don't get me wrong though. Hey, mark my words. Don't be surprised in the future if you see a transgender president. Mark my words. It's gonna happen.
Oh hell yeah!
Mark my words. It's gonna
Oh
happen.
hell yeah!
It's gonna be a
Yo
first.
yeah!
There's gonna be a female president. That's gonna happen, and then there's gonna be a transgender president. Just
Yep.
watch.
No, I think it'll be a transgender president before a female.
Hey, possibly,
Yeah,
possibly, but
yeah.
it's gonna happen.
I wouldn't be
To mark my
surprised.
words, it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, yeah. You talk. We'll be the laughing stock around the world.
I don't think so, man. I think by then everything's gonna be like literally wide open, bro. Like anything's game. They're gonna be having sex with kids, man.
Well, they
And you
already
know what I'm
doing
saying?
that anyway.
I mean, but no, but still, there's a stigma. Still, the stigma's still there. But eventually, the stigma's gonna be gone. They'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
the nigga that's complaining about having sex with kids, they're like, yo, you're old school, bro. Get out of here. That was the past.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, get your old ass out of here.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that you gonna see that's coming. That's why my bro, me, I don't want no kids, man. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm straight.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
all
think
that.
it's gonna. I think that's definitely coming. Yeah.
So if you've been an incel all your life, that's God protecting you. Trust me, that is God protecting you. Being an
Yeah.
incel is a beautiful thing to be nowadays, bro, because you do not want to be a part of that. I mean, imagine you had a daughter. That's the worst thing ever, man. Your daughter turns into a hoe, because that's what they want. They want all women to be pretty much sluts, be sexually active at 14 and shit.
Yeah.
And if you don't do it, you're a pick me. Like, what the fuck? Nah. If you want to
Yeah.
be with one man and just raise a family, no, you're a pick me. You're boring. They say all that stuff so you can, because what they really want to do is they want to make all women into whores, so that
Yep.
the men that want to pick the picking that the men want, you feel me, is gonna only be whores. So they don't have a choice. You gotta only you have your only choice is whore. That's it. You can't pick they ain't no wholesome women. And if there are some wholesome women out there, they're gonna call them pick me's to shame her into becoming a whore too. It's the craziest. But what a time to be alive, boy! I tell you, man.
It's
It's
crazy,
crazy.
man.
Wow.
It's crazy. You know,
Anyways, man, thank you, bro.
who would ever thought we would ever get to this point?
Hey, I don't even know, man. The times we're living in, man, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's like every day there's some new shit going on, bro. Like, I don't know, man. We live in some weird times, man.
Yeah.
Weird fucking
But hey,
times,
man. Hey, it's time to get back outside, man. Shit is open up now. The restrictions is almost gone.
It's been gone. I don't know
Yeah.
where you at, but it's been gone out here. What you mean like? You mean like going to bars and stuff?
No, like going overseas.
I don't know about that. I mean, hopefully. I don't know.
Yeah. It's
You
going
plan on going
down.
overseas?
Probably. Well, I gotta. Well, this month I'm going to Denver at the end of this month.
Didn't you say Denmark or Denver?
Oh, Denver.
Denver, Colorado.
Yeah.
Ain't no
Yeah.
damn. That's in the States, man. It's right down the street.
No, but I gotta go there first, and probably another 2 months. I'm gonna try to go to Brazil.
Brazil. I feel you. I
Yeah.
think they got a bad. I think they got a little thing there too. You gotta they got a thing out there. I think you gotta be vaccinated to be over there though.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, you gotta
Hopefully.
be vaccinated.
What about Colombia? And
Yeah, you
Colombia
gotta be
is pretty
vaccinated.
much.
Yeah, I
So
mean Jamaica. You go to Jamaica, they don't care about that shit. You go to Jamaica, you go to
no, I
Switzerland,
don't
they don't
care.
care about that. They don't care about that shit.
Yeah, they don't care that much.
But all the
Jamaica.
cool, all the nice spots like Thailand and whatever the fuck, Asia or Colombia, all them little Spanish countries, you need a vaccine.
You gotta have.
Jamaica,
You gotta have that shot. God damn.
you gotta get that shot.
No, I'm not going.
But I took it though. I took it.
You
I
took
was
it?
gonna.
Okay.
Uh,
I didn't take
I,
shit.
I didn't want to take it, bro. But for me to
Nah,
like to like literally.
no, I understand. Some people had to take it for their jobs, man.
Nah, fuck that. I hear him. Me personally, I had a choice. I did not want to take it, but the way I see it, like, man, I got. If I want to lead this motherfucker, I got to do it, man. Just in case, you feel me? They say, hey, you know what I'm saying? You blah 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 blah. I just said, fuck this shit. I just took. And I mean, it's a little shot. Like that shit. It was a split second. Bam. That's it. I was done.
Yeah, you didn't feel bad afterwards. You had no problem.
My arm was sore for like an hour. That was it.
Okay. Yeah, I know a lot of people. Felt bad afterwards.
Nah, I ain't for shit. Nah, but don't get me wrong. I'm not encouraging you to take it. If you don't want to take it, don't take that shit, bro.
I mean, reason why I didn't take it because I had to take it.
Me either. I have to take. But the thing is, for me, I want to lead this motherfucker. So, I mean, if I want to get the fuck out of here, I gotta take it.
As far as leaving, I was like, well, shit, I ain't going nowhere. And I was like, I haven't been nowhere since like this. I haven't been on a plane in like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
I don't know, because I'm thinking about wars and shit. I'm thinking about all this craziness. I'm like, bruh, like niggas getting. Maybe it's the news. The news like to sell all kinds of craziness. I'm thinking like whatever, but that's just me. And plus, the way women are today and the way things are going, I'm like, man, I think it's time. Bro, trust me, I didn't want to take it. I was like, man, I held out. I wanted to wait, but I'm like, I don't know what the future could bring. So let me just hop on this motherfucking thing. And let me see if I can clear from this bitch. Because I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to stay here that long. I don't trust these people. I don't trust what's going on here.
I feel you, bro.
That's the reason why I took it. But I mean, I don't blame you. If you don't take it, trust me. Hey, man, hey, don't take it. Don't take it. Shit. I don't blame you.
Yeah,
shit,
man.
I hope I don't die in 5 years or turn into a lizard or something.
No, you know what's crazy? I know some people they had to take it for their job, right? And they said they just did a detox afterwards for like a week.
What you mean? How you detox me?
They just drunk fluids.
Oh, you mean they drink a lot of water?
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. For me, it wasn't. It was literally like a split second. It wasn't even a second. Bam! I didn't even feel. I thought she was like gonna take a big. No, it was like. But by the time I even realized it was done, she's like, "Okay, you can leave." I'm like, "What did they do that?" I'm done. I'm like, "Is it? Okay, cool."
No. And then like my brother, he took it. That motherfucker was sick for 3 days, yo.
Oh, I don't know. I think it depends on the person. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it depends on the person. Depends on the person.
No, hey, God bless. I truly don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and blame. Hey, the decision's on you, man. If you don't want to take it, bro, trust me. If you don't have to take it, don't take it.
Yeah.
Because person to me, I never really. knock on wood, I never really had to. I never had the COVID thing or whatever. So I just took that shit just in case I had to get the hell up out of here. So that was just a choice. I trust me. If I didn't have to take that shit, I mean, if it wasn't for the countries asking for it, I would have never took that shit ever.
Yeah.
But I mean, for me, where I want to go, I'm trying to clear to go to fucking Carousel. They asking for the thing. So I said, fuck.
Where'd you go?
Carousel.
Where is that?
That's like next to Aruba.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Carousel is a beautiful island, man. You should check it out sometime.
Yeah, I don't hear a lot of people talking about it.
That's right. That motherfucker's nice.
Yeah, I know, right? People aren't talking
Nah,
about it. Sometimes that's a good thing.
Carousel, because people in Carousel, they don't pay for water. Like you could drink out the water. Like you could open your water, you could open your sink and drink the water right there.
Okay.
Feel me? So it's a cool little island. It's kind of boring, small, but I don't give a damn.
So you been to Aruba?
I've been to Aruba once. Yeah, I was like in 2014.
Okay.
I want to go to Carousel. Carousel seems pretty chill. Look it up
And
on you. Huh?
And what do you think about Colombia?
I've been to Cartagena. Cartagena's beautiful, bro. It's like Miami.
Oh, okay. I like Miami. I like Miami.
Yeah, a bunch of Spanish people. But for the most part, like when you go there, you're gonna see a bunch of horse taxis. They have like a giant they got taxis but on a horse, and then it's like I don't know if you've seen like back in the days when people used to like have them old buggies and they had a horse. That's how it is over there. That's how the taxi is.
Okay.
I think that's a tourist thing. It ain't like they got little taxis too, but that's a tourist thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to hop on a little horse taxi shit, then you got the beach. But when you go there, though, I like it. It's pretty chill because people just living their life, man. It's not like no hustle and bustle. They just living their life, man. That's why I like traveling, because you travel to other countries, you see people just because America's like America's where you know what I'm saying, people make money and blah blah blah. Everyone's making money. But over there, it's just like, yeah, we make money, we make enough for us to live, and we just chilling, man. We just enjoying life. I'm like, bro, you can't beat that. Yeah, they ain't rich, you know what I'm saying? They ain't living like like us or whatever, but it don't matter. They happy. That's what matters at the end of the day. They happy.
Yeah.
They happy. You see like the most beautiful, and it's crazy. Like when you go to Colombia, bro, bad bitches are like a dime a dozen over there, bro. Like literally. Like over here, like the girls you see there, over here, niggas be throwing money at them, like no problem. Like she's like a queen over here. Over there, she another chick,
Yeah.
another
I
girl,
heard
man.
about
Like
that.
she doesn't even realize how beautiful she is because they're all over the place. Like so,
Yeah.
she gonna be treating you as if I ain't gonna say she gonna treat you like you whatever, but she gonna be walking around you like she doesn't even realize how beautiful she is. She doesn't see it, like which is good for you. The only, bro, I think a smart thing if you do go to Colombia, if you plan on living there. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to go learn some Spanish, 3-month class. Do that, because if you learn Spanish, if you speak Spanish as a black guy, you pretty much can get any girl you want. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can get any girl you want. You're American, you speak Spanish, it's whatever, man. Any girl you want, man.
Yeah, once you learn the language, you pretty much you understand the
door,
culture.
bro. You in the door, man. You pretty much are in the door. You could. I ain't gonna say any girl, but you are. I mean, I say your pussy rate gonna go through like 98%. No, you get. It's gonna be like if you go out there and you American, I say it's like a 65% chance you could just whatever, because the language barrier and plus but the fact that you're American, I mean your money, you got money, so you got whatever, so you're gonna be up there. But if you can speak Spanish, man, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Of course, you still gotta watch out for bullshit though, because some girls are trying to scam you. You still gotta be, you gotta have street smarts too. You still gotta be smart out here. But for the most part, though, if you find a nice chick and she's cool, you'll find a nice chick, no problem, easily. I think the best place to find a woman to marry, Colombia, and it's not even close. Colombia, easily. Colombia, I say number 2 is DR. DR's number 2.
DR. Hey man, told me the DR is the whole culture, man.
Yeah, same thing, Colombia. But I think you find some beautiful women in DR. You got, you know what I'm saying, DR.
Okay.
DR, Colombia, number 2, one and two. Definitely. But one thing I ain't like about DR though, when you go to DR, like you see a lot of young little girls being prostitutes. I did not like seeing that shit. That shit kind of got me mad.
Really? Damn. Well,
Yeah,
how
they
young are they?
openly like 14, 15.
God damn.
Like,
Too
you know what I'm
young,
saying? Like
man.
they just open. I know, but they don't care. They just doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't like that shit. And you see the old white man just walking around with them. I'm like, what? That's what y'all niggas do? Okay.
Oh yeah, they get down like that.
Of course. I mean, because you know they white, they
Yeah.
got money, so they can get away with that shit. They cool. It's not even.
Yeah.
It's illegal. It's illegal, but you feel me? Like, you know what I'm
Oh
saying? You
shit,
just gotta be able
they get away with it here.
to.
Shit. What do you think they
That's
gonna
true.
do when they go overseas?
That's true. That is
Shit.
very true. But nah, I'm not with that shit. That shit is hella
Nah,
illegal, man. But
that shit
you
is
gotta
foul.
have, I mean, because they can set, because the girls can set you up too. They go, you know, because it's like, okay, I can get you for this, I'll get you for more if I set you up and
Yeah.
say, hey, you rate me, type shit. So
Well, you gotta. Oh, I realized a long time ago, man. In any big city or any tourist area, is always gonna be scammers, jackers, and some type of riffraff.
you mean because it's all what you just said that's everywhere. But you mean I think what you mean is there's gonna
No,
be
but
an abundance of it in big
yeah,
cities.
there you go. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
it's always gonna be that way. You know, you have
Makes sense. I mean,
jackers, scammers, and and the ratchetness. It's gonna be there.
yeah, that's true. Definitely. Definitely. But it is what it is, though, bro. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just enjoy it and live life, I guess, man.
Yeah. Some of the shit I be hearing a lot of guys doing, I'll be like, you fell for that?
Hey, sometimes it be like that, though, man. You know, I mean, it's not like guys, every guy is not like 6 feet and fucking chiseled body, good looks. Like, I mean, it is what it is. Some guys gotta, you know, you gotta get it where you fit in, man. I know it
Nah, like
sucks, but
I give you an example. One guy told me he had a girl over, and he said he took a shower when she was over there. I said, you took a shower with a girl you just met? And then he said, when he got out the shower, she was gone and took all his money. Bro, you fell for that? Bro, I never ever took a shower with a random girl in my hotel room. Never.
like I said, man, like, why do you think some of these girls on OnlyFans make so much money? It's like they just want some kind of female touch, some female, you know, some female love. So shit, any female attention is good. So, you know, he probably was Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Oh, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt because she's beautiful, bullshit, and then he did that. He got robbed. So,
I
yeah,
don't know why you would do that.
I don't know either, man. But hey, sometimes that sucks, man. Hopefully it wasn't. Hopefully it wasn't a lot of money.
Nah, he said like $200.
Okay. Still out of
Yeah.
well, yeah, okay. Yeah. Especially nowadays, these girls they ain't getting married. So I mean, hey, I predicted now a lot of these chicks are gonna be kicking down doors and shit, man, trying to rob niggas. Especially
Oh
these
hell
cities,
yeah!
because a
It's
lot of these
hard out
dudes
in
aren't
these
getting
streets.
married. Yeah. A
Hard
lot of
out in
these
these
girls
streets.
a lot of these girls are gonna be about the bottom single as fuck. They're gonna be lesbians, gonna be pissed off, like, damn, I ain't married, I'm mad. You know, Tyler Perry, I was supposed to told me I was supposed to get married by 25. Where the fuck this nigga at? Type shit.
Yeah,
They gonna be
yeah,
pissed
gonna be a
off,
lot of
man.
that.
So you gotta be surviving. So yeah, especially with women nowadays, man. You know, don't ever tell them hoes you single. Like, nope, I'm married with kids. Fuck that. Don't tell them you don't do it.
That's what you be telling
Don't
them.
do it because they gonna give it a lick. They gonna think you a lick. Don't do that.
Shit.
Set your ass up. Oh, you know, you know, so, you know, be nowadays. Nowadays, shit just crazy as hell, man.
Yeah, you gotta be careful out here, man.
You Chicago, right?
Yeah, you know. But hey, man, thanks for coming on. I'm about to get off here.
Bet. No problem. Thank you.
Peace. Yep. Yes, sir, man. It's official, like a referee with a whistle, man. I'm about to get off here, man. I plan on doing an hour, and I'm over about 10 minutes. You know. Hey, don't forget to check out the Love Can't Wait podcast, man, and follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, man. A lot of times I'll be posting over there, you know. And yeah, this is my Instagram. My Instagram right there, man. Follow me over there, bro. You know, I've been posting a lot lately. You know, I'm about to get off here. I'm about to go get me something to eat. And we gonna see what else the night has in store. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.